From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Friday, September 21st, 2018. Silver is trading at $14.29 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,198 per ounce. Zen is trading at $16, and the average price of Bitcoin is $6,729. Antiwar.com reports the Pentagon's leadership has long opposed using body counts as war propaganda, particularly in Afghanistan, fearing it would echo the failed strategy of Vietnam and alienating people around the world. But in recent months, efforts to sell President Trump on the Afghan War have changed that, with officials now eager to get gaudy death tolls out to the public to prove that the U.S. and its allies will remove all those who oppose them at every turn and are making progress in killing people. Yet these same officials have long admitted this isn't an effective way to communicate how the war is going, and that fixation on body counts comes off as terribly morbid. Whether it is something to sell President Trump on the war is another matter. President Trump has been seen as increasingly weary of the 17-year-long war, with mounting territory losses convincing him and many others that the war is not winnable. That Pentagon officials are gambling on raw death tolls to reverse that pessimism is a testament to how desperate officials are getting for talking points. In 2115 New England, there are no borders, no states, and no regulations, yet never has a more peaceful and prosperous place existed. But Mr. Drake's security company has seen better days. Faced with the prospect of waning power, Mr. Drake intends to replace the anarchy of New England with a government. But at what cost? Will anybody care? And can anyone stop him? Anarchy in New England by Joe Jarvis is available from Amazon.com and all major bookstores. UPI reports Colorado-based meat producer Cargill Meat Solutions recalled about 132,000 pounds of ground beef over possible E. coli contamination, the second such warning in a month. The company said the recall is for ground beef made from the chuck cut of beef, which includes 12 products, the full list of which can be viewed at the U.S. Department of Agriculture's website. The affected meat was produced and packaged June 21st and has a use or freeze-by date of July 11th. The Food Safety and Inspection Service of the USDA said 17 people have been sickened and one person died in connection with the contamination. Last month, the company recalled 25,000 pounds of ground beef over E. coli fears. E. coli infections can cause severe abdominal cramps, bloody diarrhea, and vomiting. In children and older adults, it can cause life-threatening kidney failure. You can support FPP Radio by shopping online. Whether you're looking for precious metals, bitcoins, or books, you'll find that and more at shop.fppradio.com. Every purchase you make from one of my affiliates, like Namecheap and Amazon, at shop.fppradio.com helps fund FPP Radio. Or you can shop directly from FPP with Bitcoin in the Bitcoin store. That's shop.fppradio.com. Reuters reports New York's Attorney General on Thursday sued 10 companies and 2 executives over their alleged role in a scam to induce thousands of struggling borrowers into buying student loan debt relief services they could have received for free. Barbara Underwood, the Attorney General, said defendants typically charged more than $1,000 for their services, which often came with usurious interest rates after luring borrowers with false claims such as being affiliated with the government or that their help was needed. The defendants include Debt Resolve of Hawthorne, New York, Chief Executive Bruce Belmar, and his predecessor Stanley Fremuth. Sutton Ventures, a Santa Ana, California-based business partner of Debt Resolve and Equitable Acceptance, based in Minnetonka, Minnesota, are also among the defendants. Debt Resolve, Hutton, and Equitable did not immediately respond to requests for comment. Underwood said about $1.34 trillion of federal student loan is currently outstanding, with 1 in 5 borrowers behind on payments. She said the defendants targeted many of those borrowers with deceptive, fraudulent, and illegal conduct since at least 2014. Underwood said in a statement these companies sought to line their own pockets by taking advantage of students who were simply trying to pay for their education. Underwood accused various defendants of violating state credit repair and telemarketing laws and said the 20.99% interest rate on the vast majority of Equitable's loans exceeded New York's 16% civil usury limit. Her complaint also spotlighted alleged deceptive marketing, including a Facebook ad touting the breaking news that the U.S. government had approved a graduated repayment plan. The complaint said, in fact, the program became law a decade ago. The lawsuit seeks civil fines, restitution, and a permanent injunction against future wrongdoings. This has been FPP Radio News. Online at fppradio.com.